Today we are at Disney Springs in the surface level parking. We are going to try a place, I guess, was it suggested to us?
I think somebody commented at one point.
It's called Eat, E-E-T, and it's newer.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's been there. It's been there
last year.
Yeah. It actually took the place of, was it Wolfgang Puck that was up there? The Wolfgang Puck Express was there a while back. And we'll show you where it's at, but we're gonna walk there, do a food review there. It's not like a table service, it's a counter service, so you order at the counter, sit down, but they kind of put a unique twist on Indian food. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna get. They've got an interesting pizza and a build your own bowl. We'll just find out. I know nothing about it. Zero. Yeah. Do you know anything about it?
I mean, I looked at the menu, but that's about it.
So we're gonna be adventurous and try this one out. Let's go check it out. Now we could have fought the traffic and tried to get into one of the parking garages, which happened to be closer, surface level. You can see all the spots. Just usually less stressful going this route. Quite the walk though to the other side of Disney Springs. Since we are at the very, whatever you want to say, the beginning or ending of Disney Springs, you're gonna walk past all these places that we've done quite a bit of reviews at. So House of Blues, Paleo, AMC Theater, keep walking. In fact, you'll walk up to the Lego store and that's where you can take a left across the bridge. Kind of a little shortcut for you. It also is a very busy night tonight. Salt and Straw, Summer House. It is packed. I know I've already mentioned it, but it is very crowded down here tonight. Once we get through all these people, get up here to the bridge, we should be good to go. All right, we're down here by Paradiso 37. We will have the boathouse and also paddlefish you'll walk by. Here we have the paddlefish. All right, here's the Lego store. And then we're gonna take this bridge by Rainforest Cafe. And we're very close to eat after that. We're very close to eat and going to eat. Rainforest Cafe, take a right up here. We have made it to the Christmas store. And then off in the distance, Eat. E-E-T. I'm excited to try this. Try something new. There we have it. All right, we've got happy hour, 2 to 5, Monday through Thursday. And then on the back side, some options. And here's the actual menu, which is nice because since it's an order at the counter, we can actually show you a menu. So shareables, gotta get the reflection away here. There we go. Shareables, market fresh, specialty breads, kids, build your own bowl, desserts, and here's some stuff down here. Where's the pizza, what I was looking for?
It's a flatbread. They renamed it to flatbread.
Look at that. A note from the chef. Let's eat. So out in front, they do have this like mobile order and you can just take a number. So we'll do that.
I like the pictures. Yeah,
this gives us a chance to view everything here. So like a walking taco, but a little spin on the walking taco. Does it? Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, so it goes to the next thing. So that's the flatbread.
I might try that because it was like a spin on pizza, right? Like,
yeah.
There's a beer cheese flatbread. Yeah, let's try that. So here's all it has on it. Yeah.
Oh, and then you can customize.
Okay, gotcha. Let's just do it.
I'm going to do the build your own bowl.
Build your own bowl?
I'm going to do this one.
It smells good. I can smell the spices coming out from there.
Falafel.
Ooh.
But I feel like I'm going to do chicken still.
That's what you wanted. That was one of the main reasons you wanted to. Oh no.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
That's alright. I may change it to the falafel then now.
Do the tikka maybe, or
That's what you have though. I want to try maybe a different.
Man, that's why you wanted to eat here. All right, let's leave. Scratch it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I can do sauce on the
Ooh.
side. Okay, I might do that because I don't. I'll just do it. It's fine. And it comes with, I think it says, it comes with some of this, like the topping stuff.
Then yeah, chef featured additions. Kids. Look at the Naan grilled cheese. Nice.
Mm.
I feel like we gotta try a dessert, do we? Like, what's that? Cheesecake. Let's try it. Try something new. That's interesting. Sides. And drinks are down at the bottom. Oh yeah, that somebody said they got a mango lassi. There's also a coconut one. I might. Do they just have a regular fountain drink? It looks like there's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
Just one.
And then bottled drinks. Oh, there's more. Wait, there's more.
They have lemonade.
Oh, nice. And their own shirts. And their hoodie.
And pins.
And pins. And hats.
And a cookbook. And a poncho.
It
and
just keeps
earrings.
going. Wow. All right.
Oh, I was gonna
sorry.
maybe change mine.
Okay. No thanks. Back to menu.
Wait. Can I go here and edit it? Yeah. I don't know what these are, is my problem.
All right, we had to look up the sauces. What one are you going with then?
I feel like either.
I would do the classic Indian curry sauce is what I would do. All right.
I'm gonna put it on the side.
Ooh, $57 for that. I thought it was going to be cheaper. So we're number 67. Go ahead. You're good. That's crazy. Quite pricey. Order number's 174. And as you enter, here's what the restaurant looks like. Thank you. They gave us our cup. Now, I doubt they have restrooms in here because the restrooms are literally right there behind us. But they do have a bunch of merch. Pretty cool. They're merched out for sure. Timber's got us a seat. I'm gonna see what she wants to drink. And if you order inside, you can order right up here. Oh, they have a safari sunrise and the walking red. And then if we go this way, we can get a drink. And they've got Gold Peak, lemonade, Coke, some drinks, and here's where the food is. See up there. I'm excited to try it. Here's what we got. So initial first thoughts, very expensive. Could be very good though. And then not a great selection on the drinks, but we do have an unsweet Arnold Palmer. They do have this speaker right here, so if it is hard to hear in here, it's because it is pretty loud in here. Just so you know, we'll do our best. So we moved outside to see if you could hear us a little better, but everywhere in here, the speaker is pretty loud. So that is one complaint I have. I mean, there's a speaker here, there's a speaker right on the inside, there's a speaker at the front. Hopefully they know where to bring our food as we just moved away from them. Now when the music stops, obviously it's nice, but. So in between the songs, I'm gonna show you the food. Here's the food, Timber got the sauce on the side. That's probably a smart idea. Here's the, flatbread. I'm probably gonna call it pizza several times tonight. All of it smells excellent. And then I actually forgot we got the cheesecake, but the cheesecake is here. So it'll give us several options to try. The quality of food looks top notch. So, and it smells top notch too. And they actually bring you your own silverware, which is nice. So you're doing the dip in the sauce. You're not going to pour the sauce on top? Okay. What do you think so far?
Yeah, it's good.
Do you like the sauce okay?
Yeah.
You would prefer the other one though, right?
It got a little kick to it.
Does it?
I mean, as all curries usually do.
I don't know if you can really judge this by like floppy pizza or not, because it's not pizza, it's flatbread, but it's naan bread. But I'm definitely excited to try it. This is a unique twist on Indian food. All right, let's try it. It is surprisingly, don't really want to say surprisingly, but very good. I like it a lot. I would get it again. All the flavors are good. What do you think about the pizza?
Yeah, it is really good.
All the flavors are excellent.
Yeah.
Do you like it better than yours?
No, because I like falafel a lot.
So I'm gonna have to try yours then. All right, here's the falafel. Yeah, that's good. I personally like mine better and you like yours better, so that worked out. I'm gonna try your sauce. Dip the pizza in it. I agree, it just tastes like a curry sauce, but a good one. The pizza is also slightly spicy. There's some spice on there for sure. So far, I am really impressed with this meal. I'm not gonna lie. I would come back here. We'll go over our full pros and cons after we eat, where there's kind of a little bit more quiet atmosphere. It's actually not bad when the speakers are off. Like, it's pretty peaceful, but I'm highly impressed with this pizza. Now this I would consider borderline stinking good. It's a little spicy, so that might not go well later, but a very solid taste. Tim had a good point. I think this would be stinking good if the crust was a little crispier and had more of a crunch to it. I know it's naan bread, but just a little longer. But we still have the dessert to try. So I would say moving forward, because Timber essentially wanted a different bowl. So out of these two things, mine was better. Do you agree? And so I almost ate the whole thing by myself. If you maybe did this, a bread service or something, and then the dessert, yeah, why not? I'm just saying, I don't think you could just share this item. There you go.
Side of falafel.
Yeah.
Because the falafel was good.
Yeah, it is spicy, you're right. I think the point of that was you can't just share this, because I almost ate it all by myself and it was great. Here's the cheesecake. What was it, like $11? That's pretty insane. I hope it's great. Oh, yeah, okay. Saffron's expensive. Does anybody know? We'll have to read. What's this potato looking thing? But it actually kind of tastes like a cake pop from Starbucks. Not the first.
It smells sweet.
It's good, but I'm curious to see your texture with it. You're not gonna like the texture. I knew it. Cheesecake. We're gonna look up and see what it's made with. Definitely different than a normal cheesecake. I really don't think it's worth the $11. Maybe if it was $6, but I'm sure it does cost quite a bit to make. But let's see what all it has in it.
I can't.
You don't know?
I don't.
What do we got here? So New York cheesecake, that's what the potato looking thing is. We are getting ready to leave. I'm not sure what you do with your trash. We saw other people leave it, but I think since most things you can throw away other than like the thing the flatbread was on and the silverware, you probably can throw everything away and then stick that on top of the trash can. All right, all finished and all full. I actually think you might just leave your stuff on the table. There was nowhere to put it. Maybe earlier in the day, those trash cans might be open for him to put it there, but the guy's like, oh, you can just leave it there. Just for an update, we are walking back to the car before we do an outro, just due to the noise level on the people. So we'll do one in a controlled environment. That was our trip out to eat here at Disney Springs. Let's get the negative out of the way. One, I think if you're gonna go there, go during the day. Disney Springs at nighttime has just been packed.
No, it's not that restaurant's fault. But
no,
yeah.
but that's just a tip number one. It's a lot of people. So packed. The restaurant itself wasn't packed, which was nice.
Someone's lost their car.
Someone's beeping out here, aren't they? But the wait took a little bit when we actually ordered and finally got our food. But I would say the number one complaint I would have is the music over the pricing. The reason is pricing is always going to be pretty high at Disney Springs.
Yeah.
That's just part of going to Disney Springs. Do I think it was a little too high at this place? Yes. But something I noticed is I feel like they use better ingredients than they do at other places that are the same price. So there's that. But really, you could not escape from the music. And a lot of people like to talk. I mean, I know I don't like the music because of the videos, but it was even hard to talk to each other because of it. So that would be my number one complaint, would be the music. But then again, if that's the only really big complaint, it's got to be somewhat decent. Mm-hmm. So I actually really enjoyed that pizza. You said it though, the pizza would be stinking good had it been a little bit more crispy on the crust. Mm-hmm. And that's just a personal preference. But I would go back and get that again. I probably wouldn't get the cheesecake again. What about you?
No, and I did prefer, I think, the flatbread to what I got. Now, the falafel was good, but I would have just chose different ingredients and things like that in the bowl, and then maybe like I do think I saw like a yogurt sauce. I think that would have been better. But if I were able to have what I originally wanted, then I think that would have been a more fair comparison for me. So the pizza still wins out tonight, but I'd like to maybe go back sometime and try the original dish that I wanted to try.
I agree.
But yeah, I wouldn't get the cheesecake again.
The cheesecake wasn't bad. It was not worth $11. Right. And I prefer sometimes just like, even like a Publix cheesecake over that. So I'm glad we tried it. You could tell it was like, I want to say fancier, unique
yeah, it was
cheesecake.
just unique.
But I probably wouldn't get that again. And so that would take the price down. But mine personally, I would get pretty much every time. That was great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
it was pretty good.
It was nice. They had some options for the kiddos too. And just know going into it, the spices they use do make everything a little spicy. So if that's something that bothers you, might not be for you, but it's Indian food. So that's what you get. But overall, you don't need a reservation. You can just order there, go in, makes it nice so you're not feeling pressured like making a reservation or whatever and trying to be there on time.
And something different to eat too.
But we're both extremely tired, so we're going to call it. With that being said, that does it for tonight. Thanks for watching.